All right, here's another one that's hard and something that I also did, but I'm hoping you'll learn from some of my mistakes and those that I've observed my students doing. Don't cram for exams. Cramming means you don't study at all and then you pull an all-nighter the night before the exam and you try to teach yourself everything that you should have learned for the last 5 weeks in one night. I did it. I might have even passed the test, but this is where it comes back to burn you in the butt. You don't retain it long term, which means if you did it for the midterm, you won't know it on the final. If you did it for the final, you won't know it in the next class. And in my case, because I crammed when I decided to get my master's and my PhD, and I had to take, qualifying exams and competency exams, I had to reteach myself all that stuff that I vaguely remembered cramming, but within it was just gone afterwards. So a better approach is to ask the professor 3 or 4 days before an exam what topics will be covered and divide those topics over 4 or 5 days and each day cover a small chunk. And by cover, I mean if that first day is Kirchhoff's current law, you look at quizzes, homework, old exams on Kirchhoff's current law. If the second day is Kirchhoff's voltage law, you do quizzes, exams, study group, tutoring, Kirchhoff's voltage law. If the third day is superposition, you do that. And each day you do one chunk so that one, you get plenty of sleep the night before the exam. And now you've had time to download it because you've been active learning. You're reading, you're writing, you're reflecting, you're using both sides of your brain so that when the exam is placed in front of you, there's no need for a panic attack because you've been living, eating, and breathing everything on this test for the last week. And now you're just ready to go in there and show out. I call it the big dance. It's time to show what you know. So don't cram, study incrementally throughout the week. Of course, the caveat is the professor has to be organized to know the learning objectives for the exam in advance. I do though, so you got this.